Greetings everyone. I am back for another recap. I will be recapping the prelude to Season 3 finale of Ascendance of a Bookworm episode 35 titled, The Black Protective Charm. We continue from last week's episode, when Otto informs Mine, Damuel, and company, that the same noble who was refused entry a few days ago was let in, due to a senior soldier on the gate, not passing on the instructions to the rest of the soldiers. Damuel immediately cast Rot, and at the same time Mine and Thule were abducted. Damuel, Lutz and Gil went after them. And just in time, Gunther managed to catch up, having been told by Fran at the temple that Mine had already left for home. Gunther had managed to grab hold of one of the abductors, freeing Mine, but sustaining a scraped knee in the process. The other held Thule with a knife. Mine seeing this prompted her mana to manifest and crushed the abductor. Gunther saw an opportunity, flung his dagger towards the guy while it was distracted with Mine's crushing. Damuel protected Gunther when the other abductor tried to attack Gunther. Damuel told Gunther to get Mine to safety while he deals with the abductor. Mine, remembering Sylvester's words when he gave her his parting gift, pulled out the necklace and smeared her blood on the black stoned pendant, hoping that the black protective charm from Sylvester would truly protect her. Thule and Lutz were left at the Gilberta Company, while Gunther took Mine and Gil back to the temple, where they met up with Damuel. Earlier, Fran saw when Rot was fired. Fran, concerned for Mine's safety, immediately went to inform Ferdinand, but was informed by Arno that Ferdinand is not there. As he stood outside Ferdinand's chambers, Delia approached Fran informing him that the noble adopting Dirk wanted to meet Mine. In Mine's orphanage director's chambers, Fran informs them of what Delia told him and Ferdinand's absence, which Damuel confirmed that he has not heard a reply from the Ordonans he sent to Ferdinand. They decide to head to Ferdinand's chambers. On their way they try to avoid the High Bishop's entourage, but they soon crossed paths. The Toad eyes Mine. Both the High Bishop and the Toad orders Mine to sign a contract. Delia voiced her delight, stating Mine will be adopted like Dirk. But the Toad corrects her that Dirk was not adopted. When Delia reads the contract, she found out she was duped to signing a different contract. Mine explains the painful truth to Delia about the submission contracts for devouring sufferers like Dirk. When Mine refuses the order, the Toad orders his devouring minions to attack. Damuel deflects a magical attack, surprising the High Bishop and the Toad. A fight starts. Mine, using the ring Damuel got from one of the devouring abductors, fights mana on mana with the Toad. The High Bishop grabs Dirk and used his mana to attack Mine. With his mana depleted, Dirk lost consciousness. An angered Mine could not fight back as the High Bishop uses Dirk as a shield and Delia begs for her mercy. Jenny grabs hold of Mine, and as she walks towards the High Bishop, she tells Mine of her grudge on how both Wilma and Rosina had been living happy lives while she remained miserable. The Toad makes a cut on Mine's finger and forces her to sign the contract. Gunther rescues Mine, only to be injured from a mana attack. Mine, now enraged, attacks the Toad, crushing him. Mine then tries to attack the High Bishop, but he holds out a black orb and this absorbs Mine's mana. The High Bishop states that the Black Orb is a God of Darkness magical item that absorbs magical attacks. This Black Orb was the item given to him by Viscount Gerlach. Mine poured more mana, which overloads the orb, causing it to break and vanishes. Damuel shields Mine when the Toad tries to attack Mine. Suddenly Ferdinand's chambers opens and Ferdinand steps out. He demands an explanation on what is happening. Both the High Bishop and the Toad gave false accounts. Ferdinand did question the validity of the Toad being in Ehrenfest, stating the Lord gave orders not to let any nobles from other duchies in without his approval. Still lying, the High Bishop orders Mine to be subdued, stating Mine attacked them. Having felt that they were at the losing side being commoners, Mine voiced her disappointment on Sylvester's promise as she took out the necklace given to her. Ferdinand saw the necklace, with the knowledge that it came from Sylvester. Ferdinand informs Mine that instead to Karstedt, Mine is to be adopted by Sylvester. This was confirmed when she stamped her blood on the stone pendant. With Mine's resolved firm in being adopted, to ensure her family's safety, Ferdinand tells Mine to form a windshield to protect her, Gunther, Damuel and her retainers. He then walks towards the High Bishop and the Toad. He produces his Stape, binding the High Bishop. Ferdinand gave a matter-of-fact explanation when the Toad asked why he, a temple priest, would have a Stape. The episode ends with a mana fight between Ferdinand and the Toad, while Mine protects everyone with a windshield. To be continued. Season ender titled, Blessing, next week. You can watch the episodes from the link at the description. Do look forward for my recap of the next episodes. Please check out my other videos, and don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel. I would also like to hear from you, so drop me a message on our community and comments section. Thank you again for watching, till next time. Bye bye. Disclaimer. I do not own or claim any ownership rights over any of the graphics, images, songs used in this video. All rights reserved to the respective copyright owners.